What's up, viewers? Super cool that you tuned in again to our YouTube channel. You can see it in the title and the thumbnail. Guys, we're going to continue our journey with the Lambo. Kronenburg, a big sponsor of the channel, They saw our previous video I should say, and they approached us. We sat at the table and guys, you'll never guess, they're going to direct our engine. It's not going to stop here, guys. We're just going to keep going. You're going to hear the Lambo driving soon, guys. So in this episode, we have to take out the engine, because we have to deliver this engine to them ourselves. And of course, we're going to film everything for you. You've already seen how we take out an engine, so that's not interesting. We're going to time-lapse that for you quickly. But don't forget, this is at least a 16-hour job if you want to take an engine out of a Lambo. So we're just going to do it because we just want a running product. And we can't thank Kronenburg enough for helping us out. This is a dream come true, so thank you for that. And definitely don't forget to check out Kronenburg's Instagram. Thank them for the twins. Send them a message, send them a heart, and most importantly, just share their Instagram, because they deserve it. So keep watching and definitely subscribe to our YouTube channel if you're new, and don't forget to like. I would say, let's get started. We're going to take the Lambo apart. When there, done that, let's go. As you can see, we first turned the Lambo around in the workshop to give ourselves more light and space. After we did that, of course we started working on the hood or trunk. I'm still not sure what to call it. We removed it and of course stored it safely with our nice spoiler on it. Of course, you don't want any damage to the parts. They've just been freshly painted. Before we can remove the rear bumper, we first have to take off the grills and remove the wheel well. Of course, there are many bolts and screws hidden back here. And without loosening these, of course, your bumper will never come off. Now,
we loosened everything to remove the rear bumper, but almost forgot the license plate light plug. Luckily, we caught it in time.
As you can see, everything is going smoothly. We know where to find every bolt, and of course all the bolts are new, so everything comes off really smoothly. We've reached our exhaust system, and of course our clamps have been serviced, so our exhaust system comes off really easily. Now that the exhaust system has been removed, we'll continue with the oil sump and the X-brace. The X-brace is the support that goes from left to right in the engine bay. And of course, this also needs to be removed before the engine can come out. The wheels go underneath so the engine support can go under the car, because it's a pretty low car. And as you can see, we're working on removing the gearbox. We've been at it for about 10 hours now to get it loose. But it's finally free.
With everything loose, we'll put the car on the lift briefly to disconnect all the coolant hoses under the car and drain the remaining fluids.
We, the N. After 2 days of hard work, the moment has finally arrived. It's time to take the engine out of the car. As you can see, we've removed the engine. We had set aside about 16 hours for this, and we did it in 14 hours. That's a personal record. We're almost agricultural experts now. We worked on it together, rather than you filming while I did all the work. That really helped us. Let's go back to the engine, because Kronenburg asked us to deliver the engine as stripped down as possible. And by that they mean exhaust manifolds off, intake manifolds off, wiring harnesses off. They want just a bare engine, so they can get to work there as quickly as possible. That way they don't have to disassemble this over there. Here's what you'll see. Let's go. You've seen in the footage that we've pretty much stripped this side of the engine. We've removed the coils, the injectors and wiring harness, the engine mount, and of course the biggest component, the exhaust manifold. We also took a quick look inside the exhaust port, and what we saw there was really shocking. Here you can see footage of what the valve looks like. There's a lot of carbon buildup on it, which isn't normal. It's good we're overhauling this engine. Just look at this. That's not normal. Soon it'll have all 520 horsepower, I think so too. I would have been curious to see what it did on the dyno before, and then now of course. But that's not possible of course. That's always in hindsight. Oh, we're gonna do everything. We're gonna repeat the personal procedure on the other side of the engine. And finally, we're going to lift off the intake for a moment. Then we're ready to take the engine block to Kronenburg. Let's go, we're finally ready. Another 7 hours together. No matter how tough they were, we've been working on stripping the engine block completely bare. And what we can see even better here is a huge amount of oil on the valve.
That's also why it smoked when we jump started it, but then stopped.
We're gonna clean up here in the workshop, we're gonna secure the engine on the pallet, and then off to Kronenburg. Ciao!
Gus, our hero, is loading it up again. Thank you, Gus. You're welcome, guys. Awesome. There it goes.
As you can see, I'm super excited because our agricultural engine has arrived at Van Kronenburg and they've created a nice workspace to start dismantling the engine. We're very grateful Kronenburg wants to do this for us. And of course that they will record all the footage you'll see in the next episode. We can't always drive to Gelderland from Amsterdam. It's a 2-hour trip. So we want to thank Kronenburg very much for making it and also for the footage. This way, we can show you exactly what they're going to do during such a revision. And of course, what the actual damage is to our engine. We might have some idea of what's broken, but for all we know, there could be a lot more going on. And if our engine can't be rebuilt, then what? That's the question. You'll find out in the next episode what the damage is. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and also to Kronenburg's channel, because they also have a YouTube channel. And definitely don't forget to like on both channels. Because guys, a company like Kronenburg really deserves a heart. And of course, follow me on Instagram. Besides overhauling engine blocks, they also write their own programs. With a kind of custom engine control unit, their own wiring harness, the KMS system, guys. If you have a project and are installing an engine, you can easily start with their system. And they'll always support you on how to do this best, so I'll definitely follow them.
In the next episode, we're going to give a definite answer about what is actually broken on our engine.
You'll get all the footage, so this episode will be a lot of fun. Turn on notifications and subscribe. New farming content next Friday. See you then.